Hi everybody. This is going to be a really quick video about bathing cats. I get a lot of questions about what to do if you don't have a sprayer on your sink like this. And actually I only use this for real quick little spritzes like a little butt bath, or have to clean a foot or something like that, because the pressure just isn't that great to do a full-blown bath with. So I'm going to show you how to remedy that. And what I do is I take off the little aerator on your kitchen sink, and I think probably about every faucet has that that's removable. And I have an adapter. These come in plastic or metal. I used plastic for many years and it started to get kind of worn out. The threads were starting to wear. So I got a fancy metal one, and that just screws right into the end of your faucet. Let me show you again. Has threads on both sides. Screws right in. Then what I do, which I think is one of the smartest things I've ever invented here, is I have a short piece of hose. It's only about 3 feet long, maybe 3.5. The end of the hose, this is the regular hose, and this is a very narrow hose. You can tell it's not, the diameter is similar to that of my finger. It's not a great big garden hose, it's a narrow hose, and what that does is it increases the pressure as it comes out. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. But anyway, this adapter is made to fit the end of a garden hose. For anyone that has a waterbed still, this is what you need to fill and drain your waterbed. So anyway, that's that. Goes on the end, turn on the water, and you get wonderful water pressure. And you can do just like a garden hose, you can spray it and really get that pressure to come up. So that's what I recommend, especially for doing a show grooming. The little Spritzer thing just isn't going to put out enough water pressure, but this will. These little adapters, they cost maybe, I don't know, maybe $15, $20, not too bad. Plastic ones are a lot less, of course, but the metal will last you a lot longer, so get whatever you can. You might be able to find it at Home Depot, places like Lowe's, but I ended up just going online, which is where I do all my shopping. So, there's that. My sink, I got especially to bathe cats in. It is a divided sink. This size is pretty normal for a sink, maybe a little bit wider. And this side over here is really, really big, as you can tell. Get a good picture here. One side is much larger than the other. And that makes it so I can bathe big kitties in here. And I put down a rubber mat, like what they have, you know, for bathtubs and stuff like that. It's a sink mat, but you could use a bathtub mat just as easily and cut it down a little bit. And over here we have a towel. That's to set the cat on after the bath to bring him out, so he's got something nice to stand on, so nice and warm. Always have the phone nearby because inevitably someone calls when you're bathing cats. I've got an extra towel. In case I spill some water on the floor, I can just very quickly throw that down to be safe so I don't slip. And also if I need an extra towel to wrap the cat in. Then I always keep a big carrier sitting when I do a bath. If somebody gets out of hand or needs to soak for a few minutes, I can just pop them in the carrier, close up the door, and let them sit for as long as I need them to. Or if they get really upset in a bath, you can pop them in there until they calm down for a few minutes. So, and always have your nail trimmers. These are the best ones in the world. I've had them forever. I'm looking for some new ones online. When I find them, I'll post the link, because these are really good for getting into really tight areas where maybe the claw has grown into the paw pad a little bit, or just to make a real quick little snip. You don't have to get your hand real close to the cat, so it can be a real safety thing. If you have a kitty that doesn't like their nails trimmed, you can work with them a little bit better with these. And they're stainless steel or nickel plated, something like that, so they're really nice. I'm still looking for those. And over here I do have a little plastic container filled with the basic necessities. I have Premier shampoo to use on the face. You can also use baby shampoo, but Premier I think does a little bit better job, and it's also tearless. I've got Goop, of course, for show grooming, a little cup for any extra rinsing, and my favorite shampoo, which is Spectrum 1, and this is Coarse and Rough Coat shampoo. Smells really, really good. And I have a little drain cover if I need to float the coat for show grooming, and of course Crystal White because I breed silvers, and for show grooming I always like to do the Crystal White. Takes any yellowing out of the coat, any dinginess. So that's about it for our supplies. I am going to go get a kitty now, and we'll see who our victim will be, and we'll do a quick little grooming video. So here we have Stewie. Not very happy, but he's okay. Just wanted to show you real quick how I use the hose. So here's our victim, Stewie, all clean, shaking. He says, "I am not happy." But he's all clean. His face is all clean. He's a good boy. His little face is still damp, but it'll dry on its own soon. Okay, Stewie?